Chee-hoo! Hello guys, this is Melvin. Today we're gonna talk about a very interesting topic. And we'll start it with a story. When I was 12, I just got into puberty and I started noticing girls. And there was a particular girl in my class that I got a crush on, so to say. So, like the little beta male that I was, I just stared at her in class, uh, danced with her at discos, and messaged her on Facebook every now and again, asking her if she wanted to go to the movies with me. And all the while, I barely even talked to her, barely interacted with her in any other way. So, of course, uh, it didn't work. I didn't got her. And why, do you think? What was the problem with my strategy? Well, first of all, I didn't actually know her. So, how could I have a crush on her? What I did have a crush on was the idea of having a crush, let's say, or um, the idea of her and me being in a relationship was what I liked. But how would I know how she would be in a relationship? It was just something that I had dreamt up, and I therefore, if I would have approached her or talked to her or in any way try to get her, she would feel that pressure of living up to my big fantasy standards. So uh, the years go by, I age. Um, I am now how old was I? 19? Yeah, 19. So that's a lot of years. Um, and it was time for prom. And I was gonna dance with one of my friends. And um, we had like the prom where I'm from is very different, I guess, from most of the other places. We actually dance in formations, and it's a really big thing, actually. So we had lots of trainings to learn how to dance waltz. And on one of these trainings, I spot a girl, a very cute girl. So, do you think I did anything different this time from when I was 12? If you said yes, you are correct. I did. This time, the same day I noticed her, after the practice, I went straight up to her. I was very nervous, I tell you. My hands were shaking and I was sweating on my hands as well. Um, and I went up to her and I was like, "Hello, I thought you were really cute, and I wanted to get your number, or actually a Snapchat." And she gave me her Snapchat, but she didn't add me back. But it didn't matter because afterwards I felt so good. It was like euphoria. Uh, it didn't even matter that she didn't respond to me back because the simple the simple act of approaching her made me feel so good. So what uh, what we're gonna talk about is cold approach. So what is cold approach? It's when you approach someone without knowing them or without getting a signal from them that they want to talk to you. And so why is this powerful, you think? Yeah, it's the things that matter in cold approach. That why I feel it's so good. It's because it's not expected of you to do it, and so it can feel very scary to do it, and it requires willpower. Um, and by doing this, you also train your social skills. The more you do this, the more random people you will interact with, and the more you interact with people in general, the more polished your social skills will be. And so imagine if you approached a girl, or actually anyone, every single day, at least one. Imagine what you could learn. You will be like a god compared to your friends. It's insane actually how much you can improve this. Um, and see, don't when you do cold approach, you should never focus on the results because it's not what's important here. It's like going when you go to the gym. The most important thing in the gym is that you go there and you do your exercises. It doesn't matter if you like do something really awesome that one time at the gym because you're not there for the short term. You're there for the long term. The goal is not about getting the girl. The goal is doing the approach. And also, if you have a mindset that ah, this one girl, I I shall approach her and she shall be mine, and it have to succeed because this is my one chance, blah blah. You're gonna put immense pressure on yourself, and therefore you will be more nervous, and it will not go very well. Instead, think like this: I'm gonna approach this girl and see if it's someone I like. Now it's about what you think, and not necessarily about the outcome, but it's more about actually trying to get to know her and treating her as a person. So that's always good. So um, now we're gonna get into the strategy to train this. First of all, you have to go out, and uh, there's like there's something called day game and night game. Day game is game in the day. You go out in the day to a spot where you know there will be women, and you talk to them there. And the night game is like going to a nightclub and talking to women there. So in a nightclub, the advantages of a nightclub is that it's more expected to talk to girls in a nightclub, but there there are also negatives, like she has probably already been approached by like 5 losers. So when you approach, she's probably gonna think something like, "Ah, another loser is approaching me." Um, so and also a lot of people drink alcohol in nightclubs, me included, and probably you too, actually. So, and that is not actually very good for learning, but it's fun as hell, of course. So, for beginners, I would say that day game is better because you will stand out much more if you approach a girl in the day. Like nobody does that. you approach a girl, and here's a thing. Um, when you approach, you must have an opener, and the opener can be direct or indirect. So a direct opener is something like, ah, hello, I thought you looked very cute. You have clearly stated your intent by formulating yourself that way. An indirect opener could be something like, do you know what the time is? And now, if in the direct and indirect openers work good for different scenarios. So um, a direct opener is way better in the day because you will just stand out so much more, and there isn't like this same uh, weird context like it is in night game. So an indirect opener will work better in the night. Um, but a really good beginning opener for beginners is like, if you're doing day game, it's like, hey, I thought you were really cute. I wanted to talk to you. Because you have not given away all your power by like saying, yes, I like you. You have just said you thought she looked cute. But you have also stated your intentions clearly. You're there to flirt with her, and that is actually very powerful. Uh, um, yeah. So what I would recommend is like go out on a walk or something like that. Maybe you go to school on the way home to school or at school. You can just take like 30 minutes or something and just speak to everyone you meet, especially girls, of course, because that's what this is all about. But just speak to everyone, like the teachers, if you are at school, the cashier at the supermarket, a random old lady that's walking her dog. It doesn't matter. You will just it will help you approach. Like it will be easier for you to approach someone more intimidating, like a very cute girl or a very hot girl, even if you practice approaching. Um, and you will also develop social skills this way. When talking to girls that you want to woo, that you want to seduce, it's an easy technique that's that's easy to do if you're not in your head or something. It's called push pull. So push pull, it's like it's like you say something that pushes her away, and then something that pulls her in again. So it could be like, uh, I actually like you. I didn't expect that. So the pull in this um is I like you, but the push is I actually like you. I didn't expect that. And so this creates like um, it creates like intrigue in the conversation. She will be like, huh, why didn't you expect to like me? But why do you like me? It's like way more interesting than just talking. It will make you stand out more, and it's quite easy to do as well. And I could talk about this forever, but this video is already long as is. But um, if you want to learn more about cold approach and game, there are very many good YouTube channels. Two that I really like is A.G. Hayden. He's very intelligent and well spoken, and he has a lot of very good videos. and the other one is Charisma King, and he is also very intelligent and also very relatable. Uh, Link to both of those in the description. Subscribe for more, and see you in the next one.